Everybody, thank you for tuning into my channel, Phil in France. Can I talk to you about something? I want to talk about for you guys out there who are new to working out and who don't know the very first or the basic principles of proper nutrition. I just want to cover just one subject and one subject only for right now. I want to cover the subject of breakfast. And because I find that most often people don't have the right conception of what breakfast should be, especially for you guys who live in America. Because breakfast is not going to Denny's and having three pancakes with maple syrup that's running all over it and butter. I know those things are good. I trust me. I would love to have a waffle, several waffles, excuse me, with bacon, sausage, and just oozing with table syrup and jam and everything. I mean, that's great. But if I ate that 3 or 4 times a week over a span of 1 year, I would be so fat. And then when you want to try to take the fat off, it's so hard to do. And not only that, but when you eat something like that, it converts to sugar so fast, and your body has to release a lot of insulin to bring down that sugar, and so you have what they call a sugar crash an hour after you eat that breakfast. And then most often you get sleepy, lethargic, you can't concentrate. If not, you when you have those symptoms as well, you're reaching for something sweet again because the insulin has dropped so low that is the insulin is pushing all that sugar into your body, and then you have no sugar left, and so your brain thinks it needs sugar, and so here goes this cascade of chain effects, chain of events. So what should you do? That's the question, right? That's the question that's often asked me because I've been working out for over 30 years, and I've experimented with myself, what to eat, what not to eat. I've been listening to others, been reading, been watching TV, YouTube, and stuff like that, getting information, but basically hands-on experience. What should you eat for your very first meal after waking up? And that is a good source of protein. Could be eggs for some of those from so for some of you guys who are not really into are not in the phase of trying to lean your body out. Um, Say for instance, 6 whole eggs with three yellows, yolks, some a bowl of oatmeal, not with all that sugar. Again, be careful with the sugar, but instead use like I don't know. Uh, a sweetener, something that doesn't affect the insulin, that doesn't make your body release a ton amount of insulin. Why oatmeal? Because it takes oatmeal longer to digest in the system, so it doesn't affect your insulin. So it doesn't spike your insulin up and then you drop down within 30 or an hour after you eat, and then you're feeling weak and you're feeling sleepy and you can't seem to concentrate, and so um, st- stay away from your sausage. Stay away from your bacon because bacon is. Have you ever tried to cook bacon? When you cook bacon, what's left inside the pan? It's nothing but grease. And then if you're lucky, you'll have a little bit of meat. But the problem is you sacrifice you eat all that fat just to have a little bit of protein, and the protein is not even it's not even good. It's not even you can't consider that as a good source of protein. So the staple source of protein, I would say, basically is eggs because eggs is so. For one, it's not very expensive. Two, it's very easy to make, and three, you can control the actually control the amount of fat that you consume in that particular meal by adding or subtracting the egg yolks. It's simple. It's just that simple. So, a good source of protein and also a good source of carbohydrates. I'm not talking about cereals laden with sugar. I'm not talking about pancakes because normally in America, pancakes are made with whole white flour. That, my friend, is not good for you at all. That would spike your insulin faster than anything else. So, a good maybe a bagel, a whole wheat bagel, is good. Like I said, oatmeal is good. Cream of wheat, that might be good for some of you guys. If you do try cream of wheat, it's going to be on an individual base. If you eat cream of wheat on a regular base, and then you start to notice that you're starting to get your love handles are getting bigger or expanding, well then it means either you should replace the cream of wheat with, like again, oatmeal or whole wheat baguette, not baguette, bagel. Excuse me. I'm getting French and English mixed up, but you understand now. So for you guys who are getting started, or maybe who just forgot the basic concept of what a good breakfast should be, and some of you guys I know that start your day without breakfast at all. That's not good. You need breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I know you heard your parents say this over and over and over again, but a lot of people are losing this simple fact. It's slipping throughout the generations. Breakfast is very important. It helps your concentration, and it sustains your body until the next meal. For some of you guys, it's lunchtime, and it's very healthy for you. It's very healthy for your development, especially for those who are weight training, do any type of resistance workout. It's very important. And plus, you think about it. If you've been sleeping for 8 hours, your body has been fasting during that time, so you're automatically going to wake up in a catabolic state. So that is the most important time to have your your good source of protein, your good source of carbohydrates is after you wake up because your body needs it. Your body is craving for this. Now, there is another subject of those who are doing cardio on a fasted state. That's fine. There's a reason for why we do that. But I'm just talking to those you guys who are wondering what to eat. I'm a person who's working out, building my muscles. What do I eat on my first meal? So, and I just want to quickly touch on the subject of consistency because eating a good breakfast once or twice a week is not enough. You have to do it on a consistent basis because muscle is built over time. Working out, reconstruction, working out, recuperation, good eating. It builds up over time, layers and layers and layers. It's like any other habit. So, eating a good breakfast is should be a lifestyle. It should be part of your regimen for all your life. There's no You're not really sacrificing anything. The first week, the first month is going to be kind of hard because if you're used to eating 5 or 6 layers of pancakes with a bunch of bacon and lots of maple syrup and all that good stuff, all the stuff that you think is good, um, yeah, to change that habit is it's going to be a little hard. It's going to be difficult for you, but within a week and so you're going to start seeing some changes. You're going to start seeing that you can cinch your belt down a little bit tighter. You're going to start feeling your clothes fit differently, your pants differently, everything like that differently. Your mood is going to change, your attitude. You're going to go to work not feeling grumpy. You're not feeling like, man, I feel like I have a hangover. So, yeah, these things take time. these things takes time. Oh, excuse me, I'm at work. These things take time, but it's done progressively. It's done over time. So remember that, guys. For those who are really seriously wanting to make a change in their body and their lifestyle. So don't forget to subscribe. If you like what you heard, please hit the like button, and stay tuned. I have other things. I have other videos coming. I will cover different subjects, not just weightlifting, not just nutrition, but other things like other things in life, like you know, if you're into jeeps and stuff like that, or into motorcycles, we'll cover subjects like that. And plus, I'll have videos every now and then of going to the gym and stuff like that. So please stay tuned. And don't forget, this is me, Phil, in France. Yes, in France, just south of Paris. Ciao. Peace.